Greetings and salutations and welcome back to Ultima VII, the Black Gate. So, when last we left off, we were exploring my favourite part of the game, Skara Brae. We, we learned that sometime before, a lich had taken up residence or had possessed a mage on the island, a mage by the name of Horrence. And the local magic user, a woman I think by the name of Magda, had, had come up with a plan to defeat the lich. Unfortunately, something went awry. Something went awry in the proportions of a particular potion that was part of the process. Sorry, let me just mute myself for a moment while I Right, sorry about that. And my apologies if you hear more coughing than usual in the stream, or the VOD thereof. I do seem to have picked up a rather nasty cough. But anyway, case in point. So yes, so this potion went awry, and a wave of flame engulfed the island of Skara Brae, killing everyone there. Now, everyone on Skara Brae is dead. The place is brown and covered in dead trees. But the dead people of Skara Brae aren't gone. Their ghosts linger, bound to that place, at least for the nonce, and all is lorded over by the lich. So, we've begun the path of enacting that magic user's plan to deal with the lich. We've created the potion successfully and without engulfing the entire island in flames. And now we're looking to create this cage that we see over here. this fellow's working on. I honestly don't know how that's done offhand. So this is going to take a little bit of exploration and experimentation, I think. Excuse me. Although I'm wondering whether we're not supposed to bring him to himself with by use of that whatchamacallit thingy, music box that belonged to his wife. No, okay, so that's not it. Not the ghost. Soul cage. Oh, no, not you, Sentry, sorry. That bit there. So we can use the soul cage on things. This is just garbage. So, I'm not quite sure what to do there just yet. And then maybe the magic user has some insight. Ah, there you are. Greetings once again, Thorm. At any rate, we have spoken to her before. So let's see if we can get some more information from her. Oh, actually, wait. Yes, no, wait. Actually, do probably want to know about the lives. Wouldst thou like to know about the townsfolk of Skara Brae? I might have some new information on my fellow townsfolk that could be of use to thee, she says, adding a smile. Yes. Very well then. Of whom wouldst thou speak? Now let me see. Actually, I'm curious about the ferryman. I know very little about that one. He's been here since the lich called up the angry dead from the graves. I know one thing though. Even shouldst thou defeat Horrence, he will remain here under the geese he serves. She looks a little sad as she tells you this. Angry dead? The graves of our ancestors have spilled forth the dead of Skara Brae. Their minds and hearts are rotted, and they care not for the living, hence the name Angry Dead. No one? Oh, I see. That's I don't want to learn about anyone. I do actually want to learn about people. Now, I forget the name of the blacksmith, but I'm just going to go through everyone here. Forsyth. She glowers at you for a moment. I have nothing to say about that bumbling clod. Okay, Quentin. Not Tarantino. That poor man has had a life fraught with grief, the one ailment none of my magic seems to be able to do much about. His wife, Gwen, was taken by a rather nasty group of men several years after the birth of their daughter, Marnie. I know what happened to her, but I have spared Quentin this knowledge out of pity. Oh dear, that's horrifying. The men thought she was a noble lady due to her unsurpassed beauty. When they found out she was the wife of a lowly fisherman, they raped her brutally and sold her to a disreputable brothel. Wow, that is... yeah, no, that's pretty horrifying. Whew. Fortunately, she died not long after her arrival there. Mordred looks profoundly saddened, understandably. Wow, I didn't realize this was going to get quite this heavy, let alone quite this soon. My apologies if that blindsided you. It blindsided me. Marnie. Yes, a half-told tale is no tale at all. She continues with her account of Quentin's sad life. Marnie took ill after her mother's abduction and lived with one foot in the grave for several years more. Finally, Quentin could take it no longer. He borrowed money from a violent man named Michael, who went by the moniker Blade, who kills vampires. When he could not repay the loan, Blade slew him. However, this is not the end of my piteous tale, for even after his death, Quentin Shade was forced to remain in the town of spirituality, where he had to watch his beloved Marnie grow more ill and eventually die. Yol, the man who cared for Marnie after her father's death, built a shrine for her earthly body. She grows silent for a while, eyes downcast. It is my sincere hope that thou shalt rid us of Horrence, so that Quentin may join his loved ones, wherever they may be. Interesting. Yeah, that is really rough. Blade? Her face becomes passionless for the first time since you met her. The reason I know of this story is because of my late brother, Rinaldo. Sat on the bench at the High Court in you. High Court in me? He wrote to me about the capture of not only Blade, but also of the pirates who abducted Quentin's wife. The pirates spent the rest of their days in the lowest cells of a dungeon, and Blade met his fate upon the edge of a guillotine. A fitting death, dost thou not think? Not a big fan of capital punishment myself, but I understand where she's coming from, I suppose. Alright, Trent. Alas, I fear that his mind was broken by the loss of his wife, Rowena. He cannot break out of the hatred which consumes him. One day he will be spent, and his spirit will be lost forever. Perhaps Rowena would know of something that could help. But no, she herself is in need of assistance. Mordred shakes her head. Rowena? Thou must find a way to bring her out of the Lich's ensorcelment, even if only for a brief moment. I am positive she holds the key to restoring Trent to his former self. Perhaps if thou couldst find a personal article of hers, something from Trent perhaps, and bring it to her, that might break the enchantment she is under. Aha, so now we know what to do. We have to go to the Lich's lair, find Rowena, and show her the music box that I mentioned just a little earlier. Thank you, no one. I see. Of what wouldst thou speak then? No, that's everything, thank you. Goodbye, young Thorm. Take care of thyself, but should ill befall thee, I hope that thou wilt come back here and let me minister to thine ailments. She smiles kindly as you leave. Okay, we have made good progress now. Now, I'm not going to go straight to the Lich. What I'm going to do in Dead, actually yes, in a sense, given where we are, instead, is I'm going to explore the Isle a bit. For one thing, in the previous session, we spotted through a crystal ball a place somewhere around here that seems to have an altar of some sort, and I also want to find this memorial to the little girl that was mentioned. First, let's have a look at this. Excuse you. This graveyard slash pumpkin patch. Let's see if there's anything interesting here. Multiple parts to it. I imagine we can read the graves. Yeah, all in runic, of course. But there's usually not much here. Ah, this looks different though. Okay, let me call up my guide to runic. Let's see. Here we are. So this would be a J. JRRT. Okay, I wonder if I think I might suspect. I think I might know who that refers to, but all right. Where is that rune? Could be a G, but that doesn't. I somehow don't think so. Maybe it's a G. A great man. A great. What is that? Writer. Yes. Okay, so that's a memorial to J.R.R. Tolkien then, presumably. That's interesting. Huh. Didn't know that that was there. Oh, this also looks different. I can just maneuver around a little bit here. There we go. What do we have in here? Okay. Let's see. Okay, F for the L love for the love of, is that of? Hold on. For the love of Marnie, if I'm not much mistaken. Yes, for the love of Marnie. So this is Marnie's tomb. So a ring of invisibility and a corpse that I can't reach. Okay, I'm not going to steal much more. I'm not going to steal the ring of invisibility. I'm not going to disturb Marnie's grave further. I think I just locked one of my number in there. Did I though? Maybe not. Okay, let's close this. There we go. Okay, so we found Marnie's memorial. That's neat, at least. Noting some iron bars, which is interesting. Just in case we need iron for the forging of the soul cage. I know that there are some sitting there. Oh, interesting. And you can't sail here to Skara Brae. We noticed. I noted in the previous session that Skara Brae is covered with bushes and trees and such, and rocks and such like, meaning that you can't land a carpet here. I see now also that it's surrounded by rocks, meaning that you can't land a boat here. The only way to get to Skara Brae is to deal with the ferryman. That's interesting, clever, if a little unsubtle perhaps. Ooh, this is an interesting tree. If this cloud would pass, that would be handy. Looks like there's honey all around it. Maybe resin? The only living thing on this isle by the looks of it. Most curious. Wonder where that... oh, what's this? Oops, combat mode. Bunch of harpies have just assaulted us. There. Just some gold. Okay, where's Dupre? Dupre's our current gold handler. Ah, there he is. Nope, okay. I'm going to dump some of this into his bag so that he'll have space next time, hopefully. Thinking of such things, I have some bolts and some arrows on him. Where's Yola? How many bolts have you? 61. Can I give you these now? No. Can I give you some of these now? Say 17. I can. Good. Okay, 71 bolts, and you now have 78 bolts. And spark. Where is spark? There is spark. You have 95 arrows, so you're fine for arrows. Okay. On which note, by the way, I'm afraid that I'm officially giving up my quest to get rid of spark. I looked up the potential companions in the game, and I think unless we go and do some serious juggling of party members, I think we're stuck with spark. There are a few other party members potentially available, but unfortunately they're a bit problematic to get at this point in the game. So at least one of them, I think we've dismissed and may not be willing to rejoin as a result. Excuse me. And I think others, at least one, will only join if you have fewer than 5 people in your party, and I'd have to dismiss a bunch of people and get hold of them again, and all a bit of a nuisance, really. So I think we're just going to live with the fact that we have spark in our party. So it goes, unfortunately, but so, yeah, as I said, so it goes. Where is that altar that I saw in the glass, I wonder? The crystal ball. Crystal ball sounds like a rather pretty dance, doesn't it? Join us all at the crystal ball. But you can only join if you already know where it is. Not seeing an altar right now, curiously. Yeah, let's cut through the graveyard again. Oops, come on, there we go. Haven't actually given YOLO leave to use his magic bolts yet. Haven't really found a foe that has seemed worth it. I think it was in here. Yeah, here's the crystal ball. And you see, oops, excuse me. Oh, I think that might have been the Lich, and sorry if you heard that burp. I think that might have been the Lich that we saw, which means that the altar is probably off in this direction somewhere. In fact, that might mean that the Lich is out and about, which might mean that it's safe to go and talk with Rowena. Yes, that's a thought. That is a thought indeed. Excuse you? You see a ghostly, and yes, you see there's no one on the Lich's throne, so I think we timed that well. We looked into the crystal ball, we saw that the Lich was out, and thus not here to interfere with us talking with Rowena. So, you see a ghostly lady wearing a long black gown. Oh, kittens, I've just realised there's no there's no image. Sorry about that. Let me go and get that quickly. That's not right. What am I looking for? DOSBox. There we go. I'm so sorry about that. How long have I been streaming? 20 minutes nearly without an image. Sorry about that again. Anyway, moving along with an actual image now. Yes, you see a ghostly lady wearing a long black gown. Something is a bit strange about the way she looks, but you can't quite place it. After a pause, she says, "Greetings, milady. I am Rowena, lady of this wondrous tower." She gestures around the room, indicating the mouldering walls and cobwebbed rafters. Job. She stares blankly for a second, then, as if on cue, "I am the mistress of the tower. I tend to my Lord Horace's needs and keep our place looking respectable." It would appear that she's been falling behind in the latter duty. Tower. After a moment, "This is a lovely tower. Dost thou not agree?" Before you can answer, she continues, Dost thou see the lovely rays of light playing across the flagstones on the floor of the floor? Water sparkles in the fountain. This is truly a beautiful place in which to live. Her eyes fix upon the floor. Horrence? She blinks once, then. Horrence. What a wonderful name. He found me lost and lonely and brought me here to be a lady. Is he not truly the most magnificent of lords? Bye. She pauses. Goodbye, milady. I hope thou hast enjoyed our visit to our glorious tower. Please return whenever thou wishest. You feel as if you have been speaking to a statue. Okay, let's see if we can snap her out of this with her personal item, which is in one of my bags here. Ah, there we go. No, that's not... No, kittens. That's not what I meant to click on. But at least I'll be well rested on this slab. Hi. Everyone's been summoned. Okay, hold on. I'm going to reload that. Might have to put in a chapter in the VOD allowing people to jump ahead to the part of this stream that has visuals. Well, not have to, but it'd be wise, I think. Okay, good. So let's click through her dialogue quickly. Tower, and Horrence, and buy. Right, now, once again, let's haul out the music box. Right here. There we go. Music plays. Didn't seem to do anything. Right over here, nearer her. There we go. The music of the little box makes Rowena turn her head in your direction. She blinks several times, as if waking from a dream or, in this case, a nightmare. I am in control of my mind for the time being, but I know not for how long. Tell me what has transpired in the town outside. You relate to her what you know of events that you've heard in town. Of the events you've heard in town. My poor Trent, I cannot bear to think that he's become so hurt that he would forget our love. She wrings her hands in sorrow and notices something on one of them. Please, milady, wouldst thou take this ring to him and tell him that I still love him? Mayhaps it will restore him to the beloved Trent I knew. She takes a ring from her slender finger and places it on your hand. You expect it to pass right through, and it does. Fortunately, it falls to the floor, softly ringing as it strikes the stones. I thank thee, kind lady. I know not how to repay thee. Rowena's eyes began to look a little glassy, and she blinked slowly as if entering a deep trance. She blinked slowly. What beautiful music. My lord Horrence once gave me a music box like that one. Rowena turns away, distracted. There, we thought as much. Wedding ring. Okay, so let's help ourselves to that. Because we can apparently now pick that up despite it having fallen through our hands last time. And let's leave before the Lich turns up. Not that we haven't fought a Lich before, funnily enough. In Forge of Virtue we encountered one. But still, let's be safe in this, I think. Now, I think, was this the place? No, this isn't the place. Nothing in here, is there? There is a magic axe, actually, you know. Let's see. Where's my... You have the magic axe. Let me put the hawk away and give you have you dual wield magic axes. That sounds good to me. The hawk is safer, but at least you'll have it as a backup, I think. Okay, so hi, we have your wedding ring here. Okay, ring. You hold out the ring to Trent. At first he ignores you, then, recognizing the ring, he takes it from you and holds it before him. Something in him snaps, and his huge frame slumps forward. You let the ghost cry for a while, and when he finishes, you see a remarkable change in his appearance. The flames that once burned in his eyes are now gone, replaced by a deep shade of blue. He looks like a new man, or rather ghost, as it were. Forgive my behaviour, milady. I know not what came over me. I remember flames, but they burn no hotter than mine own hatred. He looks pained at the memory. Thou hast seen her? Thou hast seen Rowena, and she still cares for me. Well, all the more reason to finish this soul cage. We must free her from Horace's vile sorcery. So, soul cage. This is a special cage made to fit the shape of a man. Mistress Mordred says that it will contain the Lich Horace once it has been lowered into his well of souls. His voice seems much softer than before. Free? Yes, wilt thou help me free her? Yes, thou wilt help me free her, wilt thou not? A tinge of the edge comes back to his voice. I intend to. His grip on the haft of his hammer relaxes and he smiles with gratitude. Thou cannot know how much this means to me. I thank thee. What next? I will need a bar of iron to complete the cage. Several can be found in the town cemetery. Bye. Please hurry. Every second my love must endure Horace's foul presence is like a knife in my side. He begins to pace about his shop. Okay, so good thing we did notice those bars of iron in the we might now call the Dark Ages, back when we were exploring the cemetery. Out there, that looks like one. Yep, that looks good. So we'll pocket that. Thank you. Right. This way, I think, was. There you are. The large ghost continues to work, but now he whistles a sweet, sad tune as he hammers on the iron bars of the cage. I'll need the iron bar that thou dost carry. He holds out his hand and takes the iron bar from you. With this, I will finish it shortly. Wait here whilst I tend to the cage. Take the cage to Mistress Mordred, and she will tell thee more about it and its use. Okay. Oh, that was impressively quick. There, it is done, and all of that with just one bar of iron too. Now take the thing to Mordred. She will instruct thee in its use. Okay, so we're going to slip this whole thing into our pocket, I suppose? No. Maybe I'm supposed to actually physically carry the thing. Put my sword away. Yep, we're physically hauling this soul cage around. Fair enough, that's actually a nice bit of immersion, I will say. So yeah. There you are. Greetings once again, Thorm. Okay. Cage made. The soul cage must be empowered with the might of the dead. The way to accomplish this is to go to the back of the Dark Tower, to the Well of Souls. Thou must lower the cage into the well, where the souls trapped there will lose a little of themselves to imbue it with the required power. I know this sounds harsh, but it is a necessary evil if thou wouldst see them freed. She looks at you sharply. The next step is to wait until midnight, then clap the cage upon the recumbent form of the Lich. This is the period of time in which he drains the spirits of the townsfolk in his black service. After a brief moment, she continues, Finally, thou must pour a magical formula upon the Lich within the cage. This formula is the same substance that destroyed the town. Do be careful when procuring it from the alchemist Cain. Formula? Thou must have Cain's assistance in creating the formula, but I can give thee the ingredients. Ingredients. We've actually done this already, but let's go through the dialogue anyway. If I tell thee, thou must be sure to get them right. Otherwise, what happened when I told that foolish mayor will happen again. And while we here in Scarabray have no more lives to lose, thou hast quite a valuable one. The ingredients necessary for the concoction to dissolve the Lich are a potion of invisibility, a dose of a potion of curing, and 1 vial of the essence of mandrake. I have one set aside somewhere in mine house. We actually took one earlier and it respawned, which is quite nice. Remember, only one vial of the mandrake. Interesting. And this black service? Angrily, Mordra says, each night at the stroke of midnight, the spirits of Skara Brae travel to the Dark Tower and are used to infuse Horrence with power to continue his dark existence. None of the others are aware when this happens, but I feel it without being able to stop myself. Well of Souls? The Well of Souls is a powerful artifact located beneath the Dark Tower from which the Lich draws his power. The souls of the dead are incarcerated. They're doomed to the torment of Horrence's all-consuming appetite. An expression of pain shows in her features. Dark Tower. The Dark Tower lies on the northwestern point of Skara Brae. There is something odd about its construction, for I find it very hard to penetrate with my magical senses. Within it, she says, thou wilt find the Well of Souls. Okay, bye. Goodbye, young Thorm. Take care of thyself, but should ill befall thee, I hope that thou wilt come back here and let me minister to thine ailments. She smiles kindly as you leave. Okay, so back to the Black Tower, the Dark Tower. Did she say dark or black? Now I'm not sure. Anyway, it matters little. The Tower of Shadowy Mien. Is that the right word, Mien? No, hold on. Now I want to look that up. Dictionary, Mien. Air, bearing or demeanor, showing character, feeling, etc. It's not quite what I wanted, but it'll do. Countenance, shadowy countenance, I think would do a little better. Alright, so before we go and do this, it's not yet midnight, so let's explore around the tower first, I think. So I wonder where that altar is that we saw the Lich at. Oh, hi. Here's the altar and there's the Lich. Good, good. We've located it. And I suppose now's a good time to go and dip the soul cage. I don't like the thought of what it seems to imply, but this is what the game requires of us, so just in order to progress. Now, how do we get in there? That's the question. I don't see any apparent secret doors. Maybe we can drop in from above or some such. What time? Oops, that's not it. I want to know what time it is. It is 6:27. Well, these lead down. Ah, this is a secret wall. Well of Souls. Okay. So now we use the cage on the well. And we get an imbued cage. Ooh, pretty effect. Good. So now we want to get out of this place. We got to get out of this place. It's the last thing we ever do. Hopefully it's not, though. Greetings, the Justice TV show. Ultima VII fun. Yep, it's certainly proving a lot of fun. And this is, as I think I've mentioned, my favourite part of the game. Skara Brae, hi. We'll be leaving now. We'll be leaving now. Don't mind us, Horrence. Excuse me. Excuse me. We have some resting to do anyway. It's 6:30-ish. We want to be back at midnight. Where's my... Sit here. There we go. So that got you too. Yes, that was a nice old school jump scare in a sense, I suppose. Now let me see. 6:30, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So about 5 hours will do. 5 hours. That should bring us to around midnight, if I'm not much mistaken. At which point we should be able to... Oops. Whoops. There we go. I just want to collect up my... Here we go, my bedroll. And now let's see. We should find a recumbent Lich in the tower now. Upon whom we can clap the... no sign of it yet. Oh, well, let's head in. Let's have a look at that clock quickly. Clock, what time is it? It's 11:56. We're a little early. Okay, so let's hold on here for. Okay, Spark's not dead. That's good. Spark's just out. So we're going to wait. Oh, that's neat. It actually chimes. Oh, there goes the Lich. Nice. Okay, so I'm just going to save quickly. Hopefully Spark will recover in due course. See you there, Lawrence. Will you care to come here? Oh, Spark's back up. Off you go, Horrence. Come on, don't you have an NPC schedule to keep? Come on, I need you to form recumbent. Oh, hello, skeleton. Hold on, I'm just going to reload quickly to be on the safe side. Have you done Forge of Virtue yet? Yes, I have actually. A couple of, let me see, a couple of sessions back, I think I did Forge of Virtue. Let me just check. Where was that? Yeah, it looks like about four to 7-ish sessions ago, I think. You can find, I think, let me just check quickly. If I go to my collections, no, video producer. I think I made a highlight for one of the parts of it, and I have all of the VODs on my YouTube channel anyway. So you should be able to get all of it. And I did click away from chat, so sorry if I missed anything there. If you said anything, do me a favor and repeat it, please. Alright, so what we want here is to go away and come back, I think. So yeah, there are all the ghosts, so this should be the right time, but Horrence is deciding not to turn up. So let's get out of the way a bit. All good just said nice. Okay, good, thank you. And thank you for letting me know. What you said, that is. So, Horrence, hi. Hi, Horrence. Look, we'll come back when you're asleep. And I see we have Spark back. That's good. You gone to sleep yet, Horrence? Yes. We have a recumbent Lich. So now we want to use the soul cage on said recumbent Lich. And where did I put that potion? There we go. Use this. There. Did that work? I don't know that worked. Oh, there we go. Fireworks. Nice. Mordred gave us a spell of fireworks. As the soul cage dissolves into dust, a great transformation comes upon the Lich. Where the evil spirit was caged, you see the form of a familiar person. It's Horrence. He's a ghost, but he much more resembles a man than an undead terror. I thank thee, my lady. That dark spirit had suppressed my will for so long that I was not sure I had one left. Thou hast done a great deed for Skara Brae, for myself, and indeed all of Britannia. But then I suppose this is merely a matter of course for one such as thee. My gratitude is thine. He bows deeply to you. Now, my lady, I must ask this favour of thee. The Well of Souls at the bottom of this tower holds many tormented souls within it and binds the spirits of Skara Brae to this island. It must be destroyed. Horrence looks at you intently. I can only hope that thou wilt try to free them. Well, wilt thou? He looks at you expectantly. I will try, yes. Horrence looks as if he expected your response. I knew that one so virtuous as thou wouldst never turn aside while others suffer. I kept expecting that to be whilst, but it wasn't. Thy generosity seems to have no bounds. Thank you. Horrence thinks for a moment, then, when the well is destroyed, the souls within will be released to float aimlessly upon the ether for a time. I have badly wronged the Lady Rowena and her husband, and I would see this wrong mended. Please, lead her out of this dark place and see that she's reunited with Trent. That way they will remain together when they are released. I will know when you've accomplished this task, and then we can continue with the destruction of the well. Okay, fair. Okay, so which one is she? No. Oh, I see Rowena's with us. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have clicked through all of that. Sorry. There was a time, I remember, when I couldn't keep thee away. The mayor becomes quickly embarrassed as he tries to quiet the rather friendly Paulette. I used to be a wine connoisseur of sorts, he says to you. 'Tis not all thou wert a connoisseur of, adds Paulette, eyes twinkling. Sorry for clicking through that, I thought it was going to be rather shorter. I seem to remember thou had quite a taste for redheads. Yes, milady, she asks sweetly. Goodbye. Goodbye, milady. The pretty ghost turns away. Okay, good. So we're done with that. Now we need to go over to Trent. Wait, shouldn't Trent be... I'm not quite sure. Let me just go to what should be the relevant place. Since they were talking, I mean, they should have been in the same location as each other just then, but apparently they weren't, but I don't know. Anyway, let's go to Trent's place. No, there's Trent, there he is. I don't know why he wasn't in the black service, but here he is. Trent paces around the burned out remains of his shop. When he sees you return, he rushes forward, looking for his love, Rowena. How can I help thee, milady? Is there something I've forgotten? He looks at you, perplexed. Okay, apparently I didn't pick up Rowena. Okay. Never mind. I misapprehended what was going on there in the tower, so let me go and pick up Rowena and bring her back to Trent. I think she's on the upper right-hand corner, you say. Thank you for that. The dialogue suggested to me that she was already with my party, and since it's night I couldn't really see who was with my party, so I just sort of went on the assumption that she was. Yep, you're quite right, so to speak. Quite upper right corner. This place is horrible. Wouldst thou be so kind as to take me to mine husband, Trent? He has a tendency to worry about me. Of course. Rowena smiles radiantly. Thank thee, my lady. Thy spirit is a generous one indeed. Thou hast too many people in thy party at the moment for me to travel with thee. Really? I can't take an NPC with me because I have people in my party. Okay, hold on. Let me see who I can remove from my party without them either wandering off or refusing to rejoin again because I have too many. Let's see. Wait, do I have Shamino? I don't have Shamino, do I? Let's see. I think I missed Shamino in Britain. I should go and pick him up. If so, and then might be able to get rid of Spark. Okay, but anyway, I can probably drop off Dupre then. Okay. So Dupre? How may I assist thee, Thorm? Asked Sir Dupre. Leave, just for a moment. Dost thou want me to wait here, or dost thou truly want me to leave and go home? Wait here, please. Very well, I shall await thy return. Okay. There we go. Good. She motioned for us to lead on, so we should now have her, and we can then go and pick up Dupre again afterwards. Ah, I'm glad the news that we missed Shamino, because that means we might be able to get rid of Spark. I don't really like that we're dragging a young child around through all of this, is the thing. Anyway, hello Trent. The star-crossed lovers rush into each other's ghostly embrace. For a time it's hard to see where one spirit begins and the other ends. You barely make out the image of Trent replacing Rowena's ring on her finger. Then the two slowly turn to face you. Thou hast done so much for us. I hope that in helping us thou hast been assisted in thine own quest. Trent bows to you, then turns to regard his lovely wife. Okay. Just as TV show says, I kept Spark with me the whole time and only took Dupre, Shamino and YOLO, really? I prefer to have a... hello Ghost. I prefer to have a full party because I want to increase my chances of winning the fight. So, yeah, I've tried to keep as full a party as feasible. Now, where is the tormented one? He should be around somewhere. Some things are trying to attack us, but we're just going to try to ignore it for now. There you are. Hi. Do you have those answers for me by any chance? Questions. Thou hast freed us from the Lich. Thou art entitled to mine half of the bargain. So thou dost want to know the answers to the questions of life and death. This is what brought us here in the first place. Alagna wanted the answer to these questions in order to give us access to his diary, which the Wisps want in order to give us access to a piece of information that I forget. Anyway, good old-fashioned chain of deals quest. Anyway, yes. The tortured one looks hard at you. Then, smiling, he shakes his head. I have no secrets, my foolish friend. Thou art a fool. There are no answers, only questions. He looks as if he might cry out in pain, and then Cain turns away from you. Go away now. Leave me to mine eternity. Well, thank you for the attempt at least. And I suppose no answer is, in a sense, an answer. Alright, so let us head back up. I have to think about what weapons I'm going to use if I get to Shamina. Anyway, it is good to see thee again, Thorm. Good. Now we can get on with freeing the rest of Skara Brae. The destruction of the Well of Souls can only be brought about by the selfless sacrifice of a spirit. The answer is there's only questions. Yeah, that is one way of putting it. A living being will not do because the soul is tied to the body. Go out into the town and find a spirit willing to make the sacrifice for the sake of all Skara Brae. I suggest that thou should ask the Mayor Forsyth first, as it is his right to be considered before others. He strokes his chin thoughtfully as you leave. Interesting, alright. That is pretty horrifying, the sacrifice required, but this is part of the quest. Who do we have here? This is Quentin. Where's Mayor? There we go. Yes, good Avatar. 'Tis good to see thee again. Of what service can I be to one so great as thee? He bows. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Oh, no, I do not think I am the one thou wantest for that job. No, I should think not. Maybe thou shouldst ask all of the townsfolk first. If none of them will do it, I might just think about it. Yes, that's right. Thou should just ask the others, then come back here to tell me who the poor soul is. He smiles at his own cleverness. Bye. Oh, yes, right. If I have forgotten to tell thee something, thou mayst come back and ask, all right? He sighs heavily, etc., etc. Now I want to see if I can... see... Ask her about the sacrifice? She smiles at first, then turns serious. I have tied my spirit to the powers beyond a realm of this mortal world. Were I to enter the Well of Souls, this entire island and a good bit of the mainland would be destroyed in a magical discharge. Wouldst thou lose the town of Skara Brae for all eternity? Okay, bye. Goodbye, young Thorm. Etc., etc. Hello there, Mayor. I thought you were sequestered in the town hall. Well, it's good to see you again. Yes, well, it's good to see thee again, too. The corpulent undead barkeep greets you with a wide, gruesome smile. Welcome, stranger. Have a seat near old Markham and tell me of your travels. I don't often get visitors in here anymore. Okay, now I'm not sure of the best way to approach this. Let's just try talking to people about the sacrifice. You relate the need for a sacrifice to enter the Well of Souls. Afterwards, Markham seems to think long and hard. So you're wanting me to go mad as a March hare and jump right into this Well of Souls? He looks at you incredulously. Listen now, I haven't had courage like that since I were a young lad. Since then I got some sense too. You'll have to look elsewhere for your sacrifice. Bye. I think you talked to the mayor about it and he says that you have to go talk to everybody else first. Yes, that is exactly what happened. I'm just wondering whether there's a way to shortcut that to talk to the right people who would tell me of something that will change the way that... in part, I'm wondering whether there's multiple outcomes depending on how I go about this and who I talk to. Some of them aren't too happy about their state, and none too picky about who they complain to neither. But alright, I'm not sure what to do else, so I am just going to talk to everybody else for now. Yes, milady, she asks sweetly. Sacrifice. Thou wantest me to jump in a well? Her eyes widen with astonishment. Not really, no. No. She recovers her composure. Oh, for a moment there I thought that thou wouldst have me be thy sacrifice. Bye. Goodbye, milady. Maybe I should tell her that... Yeah, let's say yes. Well, thou can go jump in a lake. She crosses her arms on her buxom chest and turns away from you angrily. Okay, I think that's a no. Quentin? Sacrifice. You explain that you need a spirit to sacrifice to freely enter the Well of Souls in order to bring about its destruction. Quentin considers for a while and then responds, Please, understand, milady. I truly wish that I had that kind of courage. The Justice TV show. Ah, I see. Yeah. But I cannot risk doing anything that might destroy Marnie. Remember, her spirit is kept in that well, along with all of the dead of the graveyard. Goodbye. Goodbye, milady. Okay, is that enough, I wonder? The mayor's eyes dart back and forth as you ask him to sacrifice himself for the good of his people. There is still one thou hast neglected to ask. Go and find the ferryman, then come back and we'll see. Spectral sweat drips from his ghostly forehead. Okay, so... Interesting. Looking for a few minutes doing cake with the family. Okay. Lurking. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, enjoy the cake. That can be quite fun, especially done with family, I imagine. Or at least I find cake baking fun. I hope you do too. At the very least, it's an interesting mess. And you get cake at the end. So yes, interesting. I don't actually have to ask the tortured one to sacrifice himself. I can just ask the people in that room. Anyway, let's go talk with the ferryman. Hello, ferryman. The ferryman of Scarabray stands in his spectral boat, holding his pole across his chest. He notices your approach. You need not pay to return to the mainland. Sacrifice. Just for a moment you think you see a fleeting expression of hope across the ferryman's skeletal features. Then it is gone. I must perform my duty until the end of eternity. Okay, goodbye. Without acknowledging your goodbye, the ferryman lowers his head and holds his pole across his chest. Hello, skeleton. Oh, hold on. Okay, good. I am wielding my weapon. Good, good. I can't actually see if there's anything there. Hold on. Give us a little bit of light for a moment there, would you please? No, nothing in the inventory. Fair enough. Come on, move. I don't know what we were caught on there, but we were caught on something. Excuse me while I have a drop to drink. Sorry if you hear it. Ah, much better. Do keep hydrated. So... back up to the Dark Tower, and I suppose we're talking with the mayor again. By the way, Dupre, I'd like you to join, please. How do I get you to join? There we go. Excellent, so we have Dupre back. Almost forgot about him. Right, Mayor. Ah, yes, good Avatar, it is good to see thee again. Of what service can I be to one so great as thee? Sacrifice. The Mayor's eyes dart back and forth as you ask him to sacrifice himself for the good of his people. Okay. There is still one thou hast neglected to ask. Go and find Trent, then come back and we'll see. Okay, so we do actually have to talk to everyone. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's go do that. Oh, by the way, now that we've... I suppose this is probably Horance's place, so let's not do that. I was thinking we could loot the place, but no, let's see this business done before we do any looting. Oops. So let's go chat with Trent and Rowena if she's around, and we'll stop in the Tortured One, and that should, I think, be everyone. Okay. Oh, sorry, let me just go back to that. Hopefully we'll get that back. As far as you can tell, the couple haven't released their embrace since they were first reunited. I think that's one of them over there and the other over here, but oh well. And they show no sign of doing so at any time in the near future. Sacrifice. No, milady, she is my life. If thou takest her, thou takest mine heart. Trent holds on tightly to his wife. Bye. The couple... Oh, sorry, I skipped through that without thinking. Trent. Okay, sacrifice. No, milady, wouldst thou take my beloved from me so shortly after our reunion? Another will have to perform this terrible task. Rowena holds on tightly to her husband. Bye. The couple continue staring into one another's eyes, as if to make up for all the years they lost. Okay. Good, good. Let's just kill off the skeleton. Hold on. Guys, deal with this, please. Doesn't look like there was anything there. Excuse me. So let's go chat with the Tortured One. Where is he? I think he's up here, isn't he? Yeah, I think this is the place. Hi. Sacrifice. I am sorry, milady, but I must spend my eternity here in constant memory of those whom I have destroyed. Okay. What if we ask you about the formula? Yep. Okay, so this is just the instruct. Yeah, this is, as I'd expected, just the instructions, but it's nice to get it done anyway. Sorry if you heard that notification going off on my computer. And yeah, let's go and see this through. Tum 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 tum. It's tiny little cats. Mew mew mew. Mew mew mew. I'm not keeping up with the music, but hopefully the intent is clear. Anyway, Ghost. Greetings, milady. The mayor smiles at you half-heartedly. Actually, you know what? Let me not do a half job. Hold on. Mew, 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 mew. I keep getting fouled up by something in that. Hold on. Okay, it's tiny little cats. Oh, now it stopped. Alright, fine. It stopped just as I was about to going to have another shot at getting into it. But anyway, never mind that. Sacrifice. After learning that none of the townsfolk are willing to sacrifice themselves for a greater good, an odd light comes into Forsyth's eyes. His chin firms and his shoulders square. Well, then, it has got to be done, and since no other brave soul will do it, perhaps I shall have to show them all what real courage is. He strides forward like a lord and plants his feet. Please be kind enough to lead me to the well, milady. Thou hast so many companions that I may not follow thee at this time. That is an annoying mechanic, but alright. Dupre. Wait here for a moment, if you will, please. Wait here, please. Okay, so the sacrifice business. Okay, motions are still lead on. So, let's take him on. Let's kill the skeleton. Which is apparently not hostile. Never mind then. Where's our ghostly friend? He looks into the well, at the swirling pool of trapped souls, and his newfound resolve seems to diminish. Perhaps this was not such a good idea. Art thou sure I must go through with this? You nod. His resolve firms once again. Yes, thou art quite right. No time for speeches, no time for a wavering will, no time for... He sees that you're not buying his attempt to stall. Well, then, this is it. He moves towards the well. I suppose I didn't make a very good mayor in life. Forsyth's jowls droop. Well, at least in death I'll make a name for myself and do the job right. With that, He's gone. The souls of the world rush out of their confinement, leaving the blackened remains of the powerful artifact. And an explosion. Here we go. And that is that. And presumably we've freed everyone now. Yeah, no one here. Dupre, if you would care to join up. Thank you. Okay, Horrence. Once again, Avatar, thou hast proven that thou art ever the defender of Britannia and the innocent. I cannot adequately express my gratitude. However, please take this small token of my thanks. I hope it will help thee in thy quest. He places his personal staff on the ground. It appears to be magical. I have something for thee, Avatar, but I see that thou canst not carry it right now. I will set it here upon the floor for thee. For a moment, Horrence looks downcast. I feel that some of the responsibility for what happened in this town is upon my shoulders. For, in my search to uncover the truths of the universe, I unwittingly released that foul spirit which destroyed this town. I will spend the rest of my days in the attempt to restore this once lovely town. I will make it into a shining example of spirituality, a shrine where people of good heart may live in peace and harmony. And again, I thank thee for giving me this chance. Goodbye, Tom. Thank you, Horrence. Much appreciated. Also, a skeleton's trying to attack us. It did not last. Anyway, Horrence gave us, not a carpet, a fire doom staff. So, yes, we're definitely taking that. But who's going to get it? That's the question. I think she's going to get the fire doom staff. Let's just put this candle down for a moment, and this wand. Can't put the wand there. I'll just put the wand here for now. Fire doom staff, I thought so. Nice. Now, okay, back. Welcome back, Justice TV show. Okay, so we still have Magician's Wand. Hold on. So let me look at my weapon stat. Let's see what's a good choice here. I don't really want to give up this wand. It does 8 damage, which isn't bad. Well, the Fire Doom Staff does 20. What does the Magic Axe do? Also 8. The Magician's Wand does magic damage and there's a bonus hit chance. And it has longer range than the Magic Axe. So, although the Magic Axe also does magic hit damage and also has the bonus hit chance. Returns after being thrown, always drops on miss. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Something to keep in mind is that the Doom Staff can't distinguish between friend or foe. And I'm taking it has AoE then, is what you're saying. Because that is a... Yeah, it explodes. Oh, great. The combat AI in this game is not up to that. Kittens, that's a pity, because this would have been really cool. That is a real disappointment. Well, we can't really use it then, can we? Yeah, so let's go back to what we were doing here then. Well, you know it's really neat. You know it's really neat until it kills half your party. Yes. Yes, indeed. All right, so it goes. No Fire Doom Staff for us. Another Magic Axe. You still have your axes. No, you've lost one of your Magic Axes, in fact. So let's pick up this Magic Axe and give it to you. Yeah. So let's leave it at that. This is Horrence's place, so we're not going to try to loot it. Oops, we are stuck on something. I think we're stuck on the corpse. There we go. I was quite excited by that Fire Doom Staff. But so it goes. Oh, and we got victory music for some reason. Okay. And here's the Lich's... What's it? Lich's altar is the word that I'm looking for. The giant skull. I say sorry. It's okay, Justice TV show. That's hardly your fault. But thank you for the warning. That's very much appreciated. I did not want to find that out by having Yana explode half the party. Anyway, so I think we're pretty much done here now. I presume the spirits are all gone now? The Wandering Dead aren't. Ah, Katrina. Is it really that hard to go and pick up your axe when you throw it, Katrina? Yeah, looks like the spirits have moved on, which I suppose is good to see. Justice TV show says, you found out the hard way, had to stand on fire to get everybody back. You had to stand on fire to get everybody back? How does that work? You killed yourself. Oh, you killed yourself instead of resurrecting and carrying everybody. Oh, I see. Fair enough. Thank you for explaining. Okay, Dupre, you sleep that off there. I'm just going to go and check on stuff here quickly. Wait, did that spectre just turn on a lamp? I think it did. I'm just gonna, while this is paused, I just want to check something quickly in the walkthrough. I want to see. Let me just get there quickly. Oops, not Scarborough, Scarborough. See. Okay, they don't say here actually. I was wondering whether, I just wanted to double check that everyone had, oh, there's some bats in here with us apparently. Right. I just wanted to double check that we in fact, that the ghosts had passed on. I'm presuming that it is so, and thus that I can loot this place. In particular because I want all of these, reagents. I say all of these, there aren't that many. But still, ooh, 15 blood moss, I won't say no to that. 19 sulphurous ash, definitely want that. 6 garlic, not going to turn my nose up at it. 9 black pearls are nice. 8 spider silk's okay. 13 ginseng's not bad. 4 nightshades acceptable. Okay, I don't think we need anything else. Not going to bother with that. Wow, this place is just crawling with undead at the moment. And we're stuck. Just have some light so we can actually see what we're doing. Oh, Dupre's back at least. Regroup everyone, regroup. Oh, you're kidding me. We lost someone. Okay, I'm not quite sure where... Oh, my last save was actually a little while back. I didn't save, did I? Kittens. Oh, okay. No, good. Okay, I've saved here at least. So let's just skip through all the dialogue. Yes. and sacrifice. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. I want to say bye. And that. Bye. You. That. While we're at it, if you could... Oh, you're already... Okay, good. You're already out of our group for the nonce. This is fine. Let's just have a bit of light. Oops. Here we go, so I can actually see what I'm doing this time. And quickly go and chat with everyone else. Confirm that no one else is willing to do the job. And yeah, we should be able to quickly get back to where we left off, so I hope. Oops, come on, here we go. Okay, good, we did collect that axe. And here. And that one. And you. That one. That one. And then we want to go over to our friendly neighborhood ferryman. Tum 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 tum. Hi, ghost. Want to talk with you. Sacrifice. Bye. Where is it? Should be around here. Tortured ones, tormented ones place should be here. No, wait, this is the mayoral house. Sorry, which means I think that the tormented ones place should be up here somewhere. Off we go. No, not this one. Yeah, this one, I believe. Where is he? Oh, there he is. If you would... No, if you'd be so kind as to sit still and not intersect our party members, please, so that I can click on you. There we go. Sacrifice. Goodbye. While I'm here, do you have anything I might want to loot once you're... Actually, no, you're staying, aren't you? So never mind, I won't loot your stuff. Right, and that should be everyone. We should now be able to go and have a chat with Mayor Forsyth again. And sacrifice. All of that. And apparently those stone slabs are labeled as beds, which is interesting. Come on, here we go, around there. No, not there. And in there. Ah, hi. There we go, rid of him. Chat with you. Oops. Chat with you. And done. Okay, and that's the Well of Souls sorted out. And there's a free magic axe, which I can give to her as a backup. Just to be on the safe side. Because those things don't always come back. Much as I'd like it if they did. Dupre. Would like you to join up again if you don't mind. There we go. Bye. Okay. Horrence. Done. Okay, now we're going to save. Here we go. Right. So the next thing is I want to go and re-loot Mordra? Was it her name? Mordra? I keep forgetting the name of the mage that lives in this place. But anyway,
loot her reagents. And then we should be caught up again. Where we left off when we got killed. Well, someone killed. What's this? Come on. Nothing apparently. Okay. That is fair. There are bats in here. Okay, and I think this is my reagent pouch. Yes, good. So in go the reagents. Ah, for the days of take all buttons. There we go. Right. Save. Good, we're caught up. Okay, so put out that. Woot woot, indeed. Okay, where are now I've lost track of what I should do next. I suppose I've gotten the secrets, haven't I? Did I get the secrets? I forget whether I got the secrets this time. No, I think I might not have done. Okay, hold on. Let me go and chat with him. Our friend, the tormented one again. So he should still be here, if I'm not much mistaken. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. No, it looks like I have... Yeah, it looks like I have asked him about that. Good. Good, good, good. In which case, sadly, I think that our work here on Skara Brae is done. Yeah. So, let us depart. And off to the ferryman we go. The ferryman of Skara Brae stands in his spectral boat, holding his pole across his chest. He notices your approach. You need not pay to return to the mainland. But he seems a bit disgruntled. I told you I would be here until the end of eternity. Okay, that's... yeah, sorry about that. Although, funnily enough, he wasn't there in 9, was he? In Ultima 9, oh well. I would like to return, please. Dost thou wish to return to the mainland? I do, yes. The ferryman seems to smile beneath his hood as he motions for you to once more board his spectral boat. On we get. We can have a drop to drink in the meanwhile. Excuse me if you heard that. Oh, yeah. It's because of EA, the Ultima 9 thing. Yeah. Yeah, I think from what I recall, that probably is about right. They were also responsible for some issues with Ultima 8, as I recall. Anyway, so that is Skara Brae done. That is my favorite part of the game. So yeah, I'm glad we got to that. Now, before I forget, I want to go and see if I can pick up Shamino. Hold on, let me just double check. I don't have Shamino, do I? No, indeed I don't. Lose some weight if you put the lenses back. Yes, actually that's a good point. Thank you, Justice TV Shark. I can put the lenses back now. Of course, that does mean finding the museum. This all relies on me actually finding things. What is this place? This is neither the museum nor the inn. But I'm going to leave my carpet here, I think. If I wander around aimlessly long enough, I should stumble upon at least one of those places, I would imagine. Well, this place... oh, this looks to be an inn. Okay, so... I know, this is an inn, not... I want a tavern, not an inn, so alright. I was right, I wandered aimlessly for a while and I did stumble upon the inn. It's just that the inn wasn't actually what I wanted. This is a trainer. Let's see, where else? So... see what this place is. Oh, this is the theatre. I haven't been to a theatre in a long while. This is not the guild hall, the fellowship hall. What else? There's another thing with a nice plaque. What is this place? Oh, here's the museum. Right. So, there are the lenses. The Britannian lens, the gargoyle lens. I don't remember which one's which. I'm just going to put the two of them together. There we go. Over here. Done. So that's that dealt with. Thank you again, the Justice TV show. Now, what is this place to the south of us? Is this an inn? Yes, not an inn, a tavern. This is the one. So I'm hoping that there's a ranger in here. Well, maybe he's not always here. Hold on, let me check. Shamino. Britain at the Blue Boar Tavern. It says... maybe this could be an NPC schedule thing, of course. So let's see if there's any information on the wiki here about No, it doesn't say when he's supposed to be here, so I suppose we're just going to have to wait for time that's not, the dead of night. We've just come from dealing with the dead of night. You think he's kind of a day drinker, and not an early hours of the morning drinker, I gather. Okay, fair enough. Let's unroll the bedroll once I find it. There, that looks like it. Let's have a nice solid 8 hours of sleep. Have a stretch. Soak it. What's the word that I'm looking for? Savor it, Spark. Savor it while you can, because if I have my way, I'm getting rid of you soon. With no real rancor, I don't actually dislike Spark. I just dislike the idea of dragging this young child around on this harrowing adventure. This doesn't exactly seem child-friendly. I'm going to feed him anyway. I'm not going to dispatch him with an empty stomach. And a chicken for me. Well, the torches are still lit, so might be a little early yet. Who's that? That looks like they might be a ranger. Aha! It's him. Your old friend Shamino stands before you, and you marvel that he has finally progressed into what some might call middle age. Join. I do not like big crowds. I shall wait until our group is smaller before joining. Okay, bye. Hi. Spark. Where's Spark? Spark's hiding. But that's fine, because I can open his inventory from wherever he is and divest him of all of it. Tum. Arrows, all 92. Right. Now I just need to find him so that I can talk with him. There we go. Yes, Avatar? Spark asks. What dost thou want? Leave, please. Don't make me go, Spark cries. Dost thou really want me to go? He looks at you with puppy dog eyes. Yes. Well, shouldst thou just wait here, or dost thou want me to go home to Trinsic? I mean, I don't like the idea of sending him home to the empty house that he once shared with his now dead father, but it's the only place that I have for him right now, so please go home. I certainly don't want him waiting here in the middle of Britain forever. Spark bows his head and murmurs, Goodbye then. I do feel a little bad, but nevertheless. Yes, Thorm? Shamino asks. Join. Shamino looks relieved. I am so glad that thou didst ask me that. He gathers his gear and prepares to follow you. Bye. Shamino bows slightly. Excellent, we have Shamino at last. Right, so do you have any gear with you? You have a sword. Okay, hold on, let me look at your stats quickly. Very high dex. Okay, so we're going to basically give you Spark's job. Tum-tum-tum. You have some money, and Dupre is currently our money carrier. We don't really need any of that. You know, we could use the food. Food is worth having. Oh, what do you mean won't fit? There we go. I might have misclicked. Right, and you could use some equipment. Could you not, Shamino? Haven't seen Shamino in ages. Evening Hangfire. You have somewhat come at the tail end of the stream, so just to let you know, I'm probably going to close up soon. We've just finished the Skara Brae section of the game, my personal favourite, and I've just managed to divest myself of Spark, as I said earlier in the stream, not out of any real rancor, but just because I don't really like the idea of dragging this young child around on a harrowing adventure like this. I've been wanting to get rid of him, and I realised belatedly that I had in fact missed Shamino right here in Britain. So I came and picked up Shamino. And I'm just busy sorting out the whole inventory business. Okay, so let's put that there with, in fact, bye. Never mind. I'm just going to leave that here, and let's see. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to leave some meat here with... Hold on. Where is that? I'm going to leave some meat here with Spark, and I'm going to get this out of the way so I can actually see people. And there we go. I don't actually need any of this stuff, so Spark, you can have these things. There we go. That'll just sort of keep you going for the rest for the trip, hopefully. So let me save. And in fact, this is where I am going to end the stream. Yes, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've had fun. I've had a lot of fun. We finally finished Skara Brae, as I've said, my favorite part of the game. So I very much enjoyed that. We've undone the dark powers of a lich and freed the various spirits tied to the island of Skara Brae. Justice TV Show says, most enjoyable. Thank you very much, Justice TV Show. I'm glad you so enjoyed it. So yes, thank you for joining me. Stay well, and goodbye.